Took a little break from my tool cabinet to help a friend out here. Built this bench base for him out of just Douglas fir. And this is an old mantle from, they bought this cabin, and this is the mantle from the original structure. And they wanted to keep a piece of it for, you know, history. This is the original owner of that cabin. I think they are now the third owners. But anyway, this turned out really nice. I didn't film any of it. I'm looking back on it, I wish I had. This is a 7-degree through mortise and tenon on both ends. And then chamfered the ends, put this little arc in the base. But the interesting part to me was when I attached the base, it's not fully attached yet, and I'll take this off and show you, but I attached it with some dominoes, 4 dominoes on each end. And I could have used the outside line. I guess let me explain it to you this way. I could have used, if this was the bench and this is the base coming up into it, even though because it's at an angle this way, if I use that outside line, the domino comes very close, because I used the largest one I had, comes very close to this edge as it's going into it, into the 2x12 basically is what it was. So I want to shift that over 1/4 of an inch. And I was a little nervous about doing it, but it worked out fantastic. Right on the money. So anyway, it's going to be a nice solid bench. They're going to put it underneath the window of their new cabin. And they want to leave this alone, and I'm going to paint the base black. So we're getting this huge winter storm here now again. I've had enough of snow for a while, and I gotta wait for the weather to warm up before I can get this. I'll take it outside and spray paint it black. I can seal this with some shellac in the meantime, which is what I'll do to get the grains sealed up a little bit. But anyway, nice little interesting project. Let me pull the top off and show you what I did for the dominoes here. So you can see the matching dominoes here. And what I did was when I used my my domino, oops, I gotta make sure this thing doesn't fall on me. There. I put it on here and used a 1/4 inch bar, brass bar, and just flushed it against my finger and felt that it was flush, and then made my plunges. And I had to use the loose setting because there was no way that I could hold it exactly on the line. And then these are the tight settings here in the old mantle. Here, and this was my line, and I just took a piece of scrap, clamped it in place. It was too big. Clamped it in place, and again used my 1/4 inch offset bar, and it just worked out slick. I was very pleased with the way it came together. So part of it's the tool, and part of it was the ability to, you know, think ahead a little bit and offset it to get that fit that I wanted here. Let me show you this a little bit better. So you can see if I was way out here to the line, I guess I would have been plunging away from the edge, but I was worried about it being kind of too brittle. So jogging it over that 1/4 inch got that that domino right where I wanted it, that mortise.